We're going live. We're going live. Hello. This is me. Silver. Papyrus. And I'm making just a bunch of videos regarding nothing. I already doxed myself by the coffee carton over there, so you know exactly where I come from. But yeah, why do I overprotect myself in my videos? Um, if you didn't know, this is my 1 year anniversary of losing my hearing. I lost it at May 8th, right after work. I plugged into my amp. My pedalboard turned on, and I had a solid state amp, so I didn't realize the pedals were on, and I had like 7 fuzz boxes, and all of them broke out at once, making this awful screaming noise, and I was directly next to it. There was, air, and I can't barely, feel anything on that air, but I can still hear stuff. It's just really gets really annoying and stuff. And also, I just used this because, like, in work, I had these on. I just bought my own pair, and I just casually wear them because I don't want any more noise attacks. I am playing for nobody. I'm not getting paid for performing, so unless I get actually paid, I'll take them off and actually use my amps. If I perform live with people, I would use IMs. I know it's stupid, but I'm not performing for, you know, I'm not performing like as in a stage when I'm at home. I'm playing really loudly. My amp is cranked up at 8. It's a small amp, but it sure as shit can make some loud noises. So that's really cool. I don't know why I'm even recording myself. But yeah, my Mustang fell over. The fretboard got damaged. I was switching guitars because I was trying to double track with 2 different guitars. Ignore my incel vibes. Here is the guitar. I don't know if you can see it, but it's shipped. It's shipped over here. You can barely see it. So it won't affect that much playability. It won't sell that much on used markets. It won't sell that much on museums, but it's a really cool because it fell down on the looper down there. Holy shit! Yeah, actually, unironically, I see like pro musicians, like professional musicians, actually use this thing. And it's just a Squire Mustang. I don't even know why people are using it, but somehow people are using it a lot. Here's my Strat. I put some I don't know why I just put some like price tag things on it. I am so bored when playing guitar. I just go like ape shit and like paint over them, and then I regret everything. So I think this is the more safer option by putting these useless stickers on it for visual appeal. So I have a hot rail guitar. Neck is not actually fitting the guitar, so it's technically really just like it's a really wide guitar. It has like a wide fret radius. Yeah, you can see that. It's supposed to be like this, but yeah. It's like my backup guitar. Like Hot Rail Strats are the perfect backup guitar in case your second or first guitar goes bad. That's my Gecko acoustic. My Gecko acoustic. Yeah, the lower E string is broken and the higher E string. I don't know. I tried to tune it like a ukulele. Yeah, but it's not working. So I just need to cut down the strings. I'm thinking about using 13 gauge strings, and that's going to be it. Looks like some Russian instruments. Yeah. This is the ugly guitar that everyone's talking about. Why are you using this guitar? It's not. It doesn't have a feather on the headstock. Why are you not using it? And it's like, I think it looks cool. You can only get them in Europe. So, yeah. I think they look cool. They're P90s, and it's a hollow body. That's what I looked for. I sold mine originally, but this one actually had a good neck. So some old boomer just sold it off me, and I actually had this, and I still use it occasionally, although everyone hates it for some reason. And the other Skull guitar here. This is the and this is the Hamer XT series, and it's like very like it's been through a lot. Guy said the paint was damaged, but it was already damaged when I bought it, so he just made up an excuse because he didn't want to buy it. But it has 1052 strings. I have that on all my guitars, 1052s. This one has Seymour Duncan JB, but for some reason everyone keeps hating on it, even though it has like a professional pot and a mic. So yeah, the guitar is actually like completely worthless in people's eyes. I think it's because of the corny paint job. It just looks like it's not supposed to be actually played. So I had like an idea of sanding the paint down or sanding the finish till I get like a John Lennon type esque guitar, because this is my first guitar, but I don't know if I want to get rid of it. If I sand down the finish, will people like it even more, or will people hate it? I don't know. I'm not famous enough to answer those questions. I have to at least get 500,000 Spotify views and a trillion people on SoundCloud. I don't know. There's my yeah, this is my guitar. This is the what's a it's Gear for Music. The 112 DNT 12 string. It's not electric. It's from my brother. I thought about getting rid of it, but you can't sell this for like over $100. They can only be sold like under. Even the electrical ones, and this is what is solid wood. It sounds really cool. Like, I don't know what people hate on it. I like it because, I don't know, brand loyalty, I guess. But I'm thinking about getting an Epiphone Texan and then quitting music permanently, and just like buying expensive instruments. But I'm thinking. I've been thinking about getting a Jag Stang, a Jazzmaster, and like a Epiphone type guitar for a long time now. I like Jazzmasters a lot. These were my pedals and all this stuff. still just have a huge shame of just owning them. I don't even want to own pedals. I think I'm not good enough. Even though I play every single day. It matters more about having like a social life with music, and that like you have connections and stuff. But I'm not like a try hard when it comes to like music, because like the music scene in this place I live in is like still stuck in like that indie shoegaze country. It's a mixed bag of everything, But I don't know. I don't fit really anywhere. But yeah, I didn't really do that before music. But I like it. I like my guitars. Yeah. Why do I look so weird? I don't know. I just woke up. But my Fender there. Yeah. I don't know if I can show you the pedal board. Yeah. Okay. So here's the it's the Akai Headrush E2 looper. Then it's plugged into a Behringer EQ 700. Then it has a compressor. Compressor has actually work a lot better in distortion. I don't understand why people are not using compression. I think they're just thinking that it will get compressed after the mix, but it makes a little bit of a hiss, but I think it sounds cool. Then we have the Mimikyu doubler, so it just makes that sort of doubling effect. So it twice the power, I guess. And Super Fuss by Behringer. The Digitech Sam Classic by Tech 21. No, it's not Digitech. I think it's Tech 21 Sam Classic. And a Boss Turbo Distortion, then a FT Electronica Plurichorus, and then we have a small clone by Electroharmonics. Yeah. It's like a really functional, really good pedal board. Actually, I have a use for my pedal board because I don't really use that much pedal boards. But there's also like a huge chunk there. But usually people have like power supplies and stuff like that, or power chains. I think it's called like power banks. But yeah, I don't know. But that's all my pedals and stuff. The only thing about the vintage ones is that the pedals they need the batteries because like they have like that vintage thing like you have to plug into, and those are kind of rare. But you can still buy them on Amazon and eBay. It's just like yeah, that's pretty much it.